Sorry about that. Hello, welcome to an episode of What Chris Owns. This is the first non-scripted episode. I have no idea if it will be the last, but I am going to read to you guys because everybody's been wanting it, and this is something I own, so I figured this would be a special episode. This is Batboy 2.0, issue 1. Now, I've done some of the Batboy stuff that I've written over the past couple of years on this channel back in the day. So yeah, that's what the original symbol that we ever created looked like. I don't think it was like that in the actual comic for the first couple. But yeah, if you guys do not know who Batboy is, Batboy was like an alternate universe Batman's son, where all of the main Robins existed, except for he was Catwoman's son. Like Damian existed, everything else. And Catwoman basically could control him. He was becoming a criminal, and she didn't want that life for her son. So she sent him to his father, and he became what he is now. Now, also, Simon had more of the Bruce Wayne side things like Damian, but he had more of the intelligence and the patience of Bruce than the hot-headed smarts. So, this is about... Now, Simon died in the last set of Batboy issues. I do not remember what they were called. I'd have to go back and try to find them. But, this is Batboy 2.0, which is about Batboy's son, Thomas. Basically, I think it was The Search for Bruce was the last one, where Bruce gets kidnapped by the Joker. So Simon comes out of retirement, and it turns out the Flash, a younger version of Barry Allen, sent Bruce back into the time, which was an older Bruce who kept witnessing his parents' death over and over and over again. And yeah. And Simon went and tried to save him, took the bullet for Bruce, sent Bruce back to the present. And now we're picking up, I think Simon had 2 children, and I'm trying to think, I think Thomas was 8 and his daughter Martha was 16-ish. She was a few years older. She also had her father's smarts. So, we're going to pick up this issue. Sorry for the finger. I have a mic in my hand, and yeah. So let's open to page 1. This is all hand-drawn and done by me. Everything in it. I know it's not the best, but we never got further into it. We never wrote it, or not wrote it, but colored it, nothing. So if everything looks weird, it just looks weird. So you got Thomas walking down the steps to the Batcave, talking to Bruce, going, "Hey, Grandpa," asking what he's working on, and we never really had a name for the suit that they went back in time for when we originally did, because we were going in Batboy with that. But a couple kids at our school liked it so well, they wanted another issue, so we called it the Speed Suit, and they're kind of mad that we kind of beat them up, and that's just kind of a prologue to what was going to happen towards the end, which I might write another issue, so this may not be the end of the story, so I'm not going to spoil anything else. Like, I didn't even give hair to Bart Allen. That's how far in the future this is. It's a version. The suit became called the Speed Suit. Bruce basically, since he's a retired old man now, has been working on it since the night he came back to the future. So then we skip to the next day, which has Thomas talking to his girlfriend Liz, which is a special thing. I don't know if it mentions it at the end of this issue, so I'm not going to say anything because I haven't read over this issue since I wrote it. And they're wondering where Bart is, and Bart says, "Sorry, I missed the bus." Once again, sorry about the thing. Oh, well, I guess it does say what's happening. And Thomas kind of yells at Bart for making up an excuse about the bus. And he says he's helping his dad and grandpa. Or I think his mom was Dawn. I'm not 100% sure what the real comics were. I didn't read The Flash as much when I read comics. Like, the only comic book I have anymore is a comic book that has multiple issues of Harley Quinn in it. Liz says, "Come on!" Like, there's even boobs drawn on her for apparently. And then, yeah, man, what I could draw back in the day. Then they're all, everybody in the family. Plus, Liz is at the house after school. So, what did you want to tell me? She said, "Wait until her parents got there." Her parents get there, and she says she's pregnant. And she's pregnant, and basically, what originally happened, because it doesn't say much, and I can't understand which panel comes next. Parts. I remember what I originally wrote, which was Thomas asking when they did something. Basically, something happened at a party, and yeah. So later on, Thomas goes downstairs and tells Bruce he needs a suit. And he says why. Well, Bruce says why to Thomas, and Thomas goes, "She's pregnant, and I want a safe city for my child to grow up in." Basically, so Bruce agrees to make a suit because he sees where he's coming from. Which I guess it's not as dark as what we're used to in the Batman universe. But yeah, there is a to be continued. If you guys would like another issue of this, I will actually do it and make this a series, because I love these comics. I've loved writing them. They were such a blast to write back in the day. And it doesn't take much to write them, and plus I got stories for 3 or 4 issues. There's other comics I was also working on at one point, but we're not going to get into those right now. It could be for a different video. Like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on post notifications. Go follow me on Instagram at SmokeyPresentsYT. Go follow me on Twitter at SmokeyPresentsYT, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.